Good morning, guys. We are waking up early today because we have a super special package arriving this morning.
Oh, I'm excited. It's been a long journey.
Yes.
It's been a very long journey.
So we should back up a little bit to give you a context of what the package is.
We kind of left you guys with a bit of a cliffhanger chopping our old mast in half. But if it wasn't apparently obvious, we're getting a new one. It's been a long journey to find the right supplier and source the right bits and pieces and redesign our whole rig. But today's the day.
Today's the day.
It's arriving.
Yeah. So our old mast, ever since we took out our mast, we've been wrestling with the decision whether or not we should keep it or get a new one. And the reality is it's a 50-year-old mast. It's already showing signs of age and it's 50 years old. Like, it's been on our boat for 50 years plus the 10 years of extensive sailing that we did with it.
I think one of you guys in the comment section put it pretty succinctly when you said it doesn't make any sense to put a 50-year-old mast on a new boat. And I think that pretty much sums it up quite well.
Yeah.
Uma's pretty much brand new. Everything's new about her. So yeah, it doesn't really make any sense to put an old mast on this new of a boat.
Yeah. So the question became, what do we do with our old mast? And we tried to sell it locally. Mm-hmm. We tried to donate it even, but the problem with being on this island is, one, it's really expensive to move the mast, even just a mile from where it's located. And two, we had absolutely zero takers.
It's been up for sale for over a year on all the forums and on Facebook and on all the shipyards here. But again, it's 50 years old, so and it cost us 900 euros to move it from that shipyard to this shipyard on a truck because it's so long. Shipping one across Europe is like 10 grand. So who wants to spend 10 grand on an old mast when you can spend 15 on a new mast?
Yeah,
20.
exactly.
Like, yeah, it didn't really make any sense. But there's a recycling company that came through the yard and was picking up a bunch of metal, and they offered to take it for free if we could chop it up into small enough pieces to fit in their truck. So that's what we did.
It's somehow incredibly depressing and very satisfying at the same time.
Yeah, so it's off to get recycled, and our new mast any minute now is going to be going by on a ferry right behind us. We can see the ferries in the morning.
So we're going to drive over to the ferry dock and meet it there.
I'm excited. I'm excited to finally see it. It's been on quite the journey already.
Where is he?
It's like 2 years back.
Oh, I think we missed it. Yep. Nope. There isn't there.
No, he didn't.
Oh, did he turn?
Yeah.
But we're not off on a good start. We lost our mast already.
We kind of went left up onto the bridge, and he kind of went straight under the bridge, and I don't think we sent him the location of the marina yet.
I did, but it doesn't say that he read it. So we thought we were going to follow each other, but out of the fair is a little complicated.
But there's only two ways to get across the water, the bridge or around the side, and we can see both from here. So we're going to either he did a U-turn and he's going to go across the bridge, or I don't know.
We're going to try to see if we can intersect him where he comes up. Maybe he stopped.
We're on a new mission. Yeah, because if he went straight, he would have been over there where like all those cars are.
From to here, so maybe so either way, we'll see where he's.
Yeah, either over the bridge or along this side.
Oh wait, yeah, here he is.
There he is.
Across the bridge.
He's turning left, so he's gonna go. He's gonna get back on the bridge. Hopefully, I bet that's the second time he went around that fucking roundabout, though.
You said what? Yeah, probably.
Like,
we didn't even install it yet. We lost it.
The mast has been in our control for 5 minutes and we lost it already. God damn it. He's got directions. He'll be fine.
Is this the...
I would assume... Oh, yeah, he's right behind
us.
us.
Oh, yay! We made it.
That's funny.
Okay, we're back.
We found him. Hey, we positioned ourselves at a choke point, a place that he had to pass in order to get to the yard, and we got him. We're good. We found our mast.
It's a tight fit. Our mast is here.
It's officially
It
here.
made it safely.
I'm so
This is so amazing. So I'm assuming you guys want us to talk about it a little bit.
It's been quite the journey to find a new mast. They're not all created equal, and there's a lot of different options out there. But we're building our whole rig from scratch, from the ground up, and we can do whatever we want, and we can change whatever we want. So it's been quite the design process to get everything dialed in exactly the way we want it for our boat.
Yeah. And we looked at multiple different types of mast as well, including carbon.
Yeah.
But and we were very close to saying yes to a carbon mast, but it came with a lot of downsides.
Yeah, I think the main plus side for us of a carbon mast would be less weight aloft, which has a significant impact on the motion of the boat. And it would theoretically be more comfortable in rolly anchorages or offshore because the boat would just be a little bit more stiff and it wouldn't roll quite as much.
But
However, that's kind of the only plus side. The cost is outrageous. It's about 4 times more than an aluminum mast. The lead times for building one is outrageous. It's about 1.5 years to have one custom built. And as the biggest one I think for us is just the like repairability and modification aspect. Once the carbon mast is built, can't really touch it. If we need to like add a block or a cover
or even a light,
add a light,
yeah.
or if it gets chipped or damaged or cracked, like you can't really fix it yourself. Whereas an aluminum spar, you can drill a hole in it. You can install a mast step. You can just kind of modify it and tweak it. And so at the slight penalty of weight, we've opted to go with an aluminum spar. Again, it's very, very similar to our old mast. It's thick, it's heavy, it's stiff, and it's going to fit our boat very similar to our old mast. But we have made some significant tweaks to it so that it'll work even better than our old mast did for our new rig.
So we've decided to get a new mast about 1 year ago, and we spent quite a long time figuring out what mast and what manufacturer we wanted to go with.
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of them out there actually. I
there's
was
a lot.
surprised. We all know of the main 2 or 3, but there's a lot of aluminum spar manufacturers.
Yeah. But we found this one company up in Denmark called John Mast, and they just make absolutely impeccable spars.
They kind of blew us away,
Yeah.
actually. Last fall, we went up for a visit and saw their factory and saw the different profiles and did some design work, and we've gone back and forth with them quite a lot. And we're really happy. They do so much in-house design and build work and custom milled parts. And our new mast is this like tailor fit perfect thing for our specific boat. They don't do many masts every year, but the masts they do are perfectly tailored for the boats that they go on. And it's been an awesome journey working with them, designing the mast, tweaking it. We tell them our ideas and they tell us what pieces and parts they have to make those ideas happen. It's been a really fun design process, and it's really cool that the mast is downstairs now.
Yeah.
And we can finally start putting all the pieces on it.
Fun fact, John Mast actually are the ones who also build our deck collar
Yeah.
and our keel step.
Yep.
And and so now it's on the boat.
And the deck collar specifically, because they have the exact mast profile, one of the things they're able to do is they built the deck collar. We went back and forth with the design a lot on that. And then they inserted a piece of the mast profile into it. And then they were able to pour a custom rubber gasket that goes around it. So it fits absolutely perfectly. So when we install the mast soon, tomorrow, the next day,
Yes.
hopefully, that rubber like donut is just going to slide into our specific mast collar like a glove because it's custom fit exactly to our boat, exactly to our mast profile.
Yeah. Another reason why it was so amazing to be working with these guys is Jens from John Mast personally volunteered to put the mast on the trailer to tow it down with his car, went on a ferry out of Denmark, drove across Europe to Italy, got on a different ferry over to here,
Yeah.
and now he's here with a giant spar behind his tiny little car.
It took him 3 days, but because the trailer that he's towing is so long, he couldn't park in normal spots, so he couldn't stay in hotels, so he's been sleeping in his car.
Yeah.
Also, Joaquin, the CEO of John Mast, and Morton, their top rigger, are flying in this morning to help us assemble everything and help us rig everything. And then also when we step the mast, they're going to be here to swage the turnbuckles on. They're going to be able to tune everything on the boat so that we know it's set up perfectly. It's really cool to have like a team of experts here just like jumping on it.
We're just waiting for the forklift to arrive so that we can take the mast off the trailer. But in the meantime, we can start taking everything else off and see what we have.
Unloading all the shiny bits.
Yes.
I'm excited.
What is this?
That's all your wires.
Yeah.
And they aren't cut, and they will cut and fix it.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, all right. Oh. Perfect. We're going to start by opening up our new boom and see it for the first time. It's so much thicker than our old boom is.
I haven't.
You haven't seen it? We saw the profile when we were there, but we didn't see it like finished. Yeah, because we now have mid-boom sheeting, so they like over-spec to make sure that it was going to be strong enough. I like it. It's going to look good.
Beautiful. Mission successful. Thank you for driving our mast down. This is great. All right. Now let's strip this thing. No, that's we spoke with and visited many mast companies before ending up really appreciating what these guys are doing. Not all masts are created equal. All right, guys, so our new mast is delivered. We've got the mast, we've got the boom, we've got the kicker, we've got our furlers, we've got all of the bits and pieces we need to bolt onto the mast before it goes up. So we have a ton of work to do because we have to put on all the lights, we have to put on the spreaders, we have to put on the rigging, we have to put on the radar, we have to put the furlers up and prep the mast to get stepped very soon. So we've got a ton of work to do. We're pretty excited. We've been planning and prepping this for a very long time, so hopefully everything goes smoothly. Man, this is awesome. It's here, and we are soon going to be a sailboat again. All right, so in this box are all of the electrical bits and all of the hardware that we still need to install on the mast before it can go up. Look at all of it. We've got an anchor light, we've got a steaming light and a foredeck light. We've got all the wires pre-plugged and pre-spooled. We've got the radar mount, we've got the radar cable, we've got our spreader lights, and then underneath this we've got our Windex and also lightning protection, and we've got our VHF cable. We've got a ton of stuff we need to bolt on the mast, but we'll go over everything while we install it. So the first thing that we're going to install is going to be our radar and the steaming light and foredeck light fixture down here at the spreaders, which means we're going to install the spreaders first so that we can rotate the mast and get a really good idea where the exact center of the mast is. But the way that John Mast do these spreader bases are awesome because the rig is trying to squeeze the masts together here at the spreaders. They weld this solid stainless steel compression bracket through from one side to the other, and then they cut the spreader out of a foil, and then it just slots on like that. 2 bolts hold it in, and then there's no weird wiggle, no weird wobble. The angle of the spreader is fixed.
It's such a tall.
It's so tall.
I need to bring the camera back.
These spreaders are so much taller than our old spreaders, which means our rig is just gonna be that much stiffer. So yeah, they just slot onto this stainless bracket, and the whole thing just gets bolted on, and it's amazingly solid. We need to go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle with the masts. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. With the mast so it's over on the side because we're going to rotate it that way.
Okay.
Which I can do, just kind of like keep an eye out. Yeah, just hang out there. That would be good. Make sure it doesn't.
Yep.
It works. We're gonna high five you a lot today. Yeah, I'm at 89 now as well.
Yeah,
Still 89.
89. And then it's installing.
The radar mount is gonna go like here. Well, no, I'm just doing this temporarily. So if that's there.
With this?
Yep.
How did it look from there?
2 millimeters in
This way? Like,
Yeah, the top of it, yeah,
like a,
here. Back to my left by like just a millimeter.
Just hold it there. I'm gonna look at from the other side.
If I sneeze, we have to do it again. I got you.
Pretty happy with that.
Yeah? Should I mark the holes?
All right, kind of hold tight.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Beautiful. Okay.
And then we also have kind of like a lineup.
Now do you want to do bolts or
Line.
rivets? Next question.
Is one better than the other? I mean, there's already rivets everywhere.
What's it called, this equipment?
Center punch?
Center punch?
Maybe?
Yeah. Only by hand with a hammer.
Yeah. This just has like a little spring and a release in it, so it throws it. You can theoretically adjust the tension somehow with
It's really good.
this. All right, well, we just drilled our first holes in our new mast. So hopefully we don't have to do it again. But now we can install our radar mount and then install our radar. We're gonna use pop rivets this time, which is new for us.
What did we use last time?
We just drilled, tapped, and bolted, but we've got the rivets now. They're aluminum, so there's less corrosion issues. We've got the professionals saying we should use rivets.
Professional opinions.
And if you have some film to come here.
That's aluminum as well,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
it should be fine.
So if it
Yeah.
was, if it was steel.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's aluminum on aluminum on
Thin layer of,
Aluminium.
aluminum.
here.
Wait, why isn't this doing its job?
Do you have something on it?
Go for Oops, it's already in there.
Alright, so what's next?
Now we can run our radar cable down through this nice grommeted conduit, which already has a line pulled through it. So it's going to make running cable super easy. And then once the cable's in, we can bolt the actual radar back on. Yeah, what would you call it?
Pre-snaked.
Pre-snaked? Pre-snooked? I like pre-snooked.
Pre-snooked.
It's the past tense of snaked.
Actually, kind of.
All right, give it a little pull. Keep going. Yep. It's going to be really easy.
Because it's a straight line. Yeah. Yeah, I have it.
Okay, we still have a lot more cable to pull out though, like double that amount.
Ah, we have our first cable through. So much easier when the mast is already down.
We are opting to just put our old radar back on because we put it on in 2020. The technology hasn't changed since then, so we're just gonna put it right back up again. It's still in pretty good shape. We cleaned it, obviously.
Hey, speaking of the devil.
Welcome to Sardinia!
Hello.
Thank you.
You guys made it! Look what got you done. Hey, Dan. Nice to meet you. Yeah, we can show you the collar, show you the step, and yeah.
Okay, well, the guys from John Mast just arrived. It's going to be all hands on deck today, and I feel like it's going to be super chaotic. They're going to be handling the rigging side of things. They then are going to continue installing everything that needs to go on the mast, and Jens had the hardest job, which was to get the mast here, and that's done, so he can relax for the rest of the day. But the crane is officially scheduled for tomorrow morning, so we have to get absolutely everything ready today.
Man, it's so much easier to do when we're not swinging in a climbing harness. think I like that amount of service loop too. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. Looks good. We also welded up this aluminum bracket for our foredeck light, which we've never had before, and a steaming light, which we've never had before. And this bracket's going to sit just underneath the radar, and we've already wired the plugs onto it, so we just need to check what looks centered and then drill and rivet this on as well.
Sunday morning, 2 a.m. Found myself here again. Aisle 12, all by myself. Watermelon, bubble gum. Look out, world, here I come with a smile from the candy aisle. I know a place we can go. Ooh. I know a place we can go.
We're making awesome progress. The spreader section is pretty much done. The guys from John Mast have pretty much all of the actual standing rig set up and good to go. So now I'm gonna start mounting all the electronics on the top of the mast. So we've got our wind transducer, we've got our anchor light, we've got our Windex, and our VHF cable all to mount up here before the mast is ready to go up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's on. So that'll go there. And then this will come around and, you know,
It's like a little
pop in there. And also, like, all four of the cables are going to come up into some, and this is all going to be a nice braided loom.
Exactly.
So this is going to get installed.
The guys from John Mast just left for the day. They've had a pretty busy day flying in this morning, and now they can finally go get some sleep. But the rigging is pretty much done. We're ready to put the mast up. Standing rig-wise, all the cables are done, but we still have quite a bit more work to do with electrical, getting all the lights and the radar and all the wires pulled. So we're just gonna keep working on it because it's gonna be a lot easier to do that when the mast is down here on the ground rather than swinging from a harness later. So we're just going to keep working until all of that is done, however long it takes. And then tomorrow morning, the crane arrives. So yeah, we're going to be up for a while.